Hamzah Sheeraz win. I've envisioned it by knockout, envisioned it by points. Whatever it may be, we're ready.
Hamzah Sheeraz is full of confidence ahead of his fight with Edgar Berlanga this week, leaving no doubt in his mind that victory is inevitable. Whether it's by knockout or points, he's ready to prove he's the better fighter. Even Hamzah Sheeraz's trainer, Andy Lee, is brimming with confidence, making bold claims ahead of the intense showdown. He stated, "He's right into a big fight, a difficult fight, but it's a great challenge, and he's well up for it. He's trained very hard, he's trained extremely hard, and he's improved a lot." With these words, Lee's confidence is undeniable, making it clear that Hamzah is ready to prove himself. The stakes couldn't be higher, and with the amount of work put in, Sheeraz is more than prepared to take on the formidable Berlanga. All the hype and hard work will come to a head in the ring, and Hamzah is determined to make it count. But the magnitude of this fight isn't lost on Andy Lee, who recognizes the weight of the challenge Hamzah Sheeraz is about to face.
Now he's coming back and he's fighting Berlanga, one of the top 5 super middleweights in the world. So in his hometown, in the Afro-Ash. So like the ingredients are there for the challenge of it and the excitement of it in terms of he's headlining the card in New York, top of the bill against a hometown fighter. So well, if you're a fighter, that's what you want to be in. Those are the challenges you need, and those are the fights you should want to be in.
As Andy Lee outlines, this is more than just a fight. It's an opportunity for Hamzah to step into the spotlight and prove his mettle. Facing Edgar Berlanga, one of the top 5 super middleweights in the world, in his own hometown, makes for the perfect stage. The excitement is palpable, with Sheeraz headlining the card in New York. For any fighter, this is the kind of challenge that shapes careers. With everything on the line, Hamzah is ready to rise to the occasion and prove he belongs among the elite. Despite the challenges ahead, Andy Lee made it clear that Hamzah Sheeraz's punching power is a force to be reckoned with.
What has shocked me from day one, and even more so now, is his power. He can punch. He can really punch. And he's lifting people off the ground, literally, light heavyweights. And they feel that jab, and you can just see it in their eyes, and then they're reluctant to attack or press, and I think that'll be shown on Saturday.
Lee emphasizes that from day one, what stood out the most about Hamzah is his incredible power. He's not just landing punches, he's lifting opponents off the ground, even heavyweights, and they can feel every shot. That jab has an undeniable impact, leaving opponents reluctant to engage. As the fight approaches, it's becoming increasingly evident that Sheeraz's power could be the key to dominating Berlanga and securing a victory on Saturday. With the fight rapidly approaching, Andy Lee is confident that Hamzah Sheeraz's power will make an immediate impact on Edgar Berlanga.
Even if he misses with the shot, you catch it on the glove, you still feel it, and I think that will catch Berlanga off guard and will earn his respect early.
Lee points out that even if Hamzah misses a punch, the sheer force of his shots is enough to be felt, even if it lands on the gloves. This surprising power will catch Berlanga off guard, earning Hamzah respect right from the start. The psychological edge that comes with such power can't be underestimated, and it's clear that Hamzah's presence in the ring will be felt early on. Berlanga won't know what hit him, and that could be the turning point in this explosive matchup. Andy Lee further aims to criticize Berlanga's attitude, criticizing the common tendency among some American fighters to underestimate their European counterparts.
I think there's pressure on him, but I know the attitude of a lot of American fighters don't respect European or UK fighters. Just think it's easy work. They're gonna just come in and if that is the attitude, then he's going to be in for a shock.
Lee emphasizes that many American fighters like Berlanga often see UK fighters as easy opponents. If Berlanga carries this mindset into the ring, he's in for a rude awakening. Lee makes it clear that Hamzah Sheeraz is no easy target. He's prepared to give Berlanga a shock he won't forget. With Hamzah's power and determination, Berlanga's arrogance will quickly be turned into regret. However, Andy Lee recognizes the high stakes for both Hamzah Sheeraz and Edgar Berlanga in this crucial fight, with much to prove for each fighter.
It's a good fight for both of them, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? There's a lot to prove and lots of points to prove, and who's really going to be a force at the weight. If Berlanga loses this, it's tough. Where does he go from here? You know what I mean? He's still young, but where does he go from here? If Hamzah loses, then it's a tough comeback as well, really. You know what I mean?
Lee reflects on the pressure surrounding both men, noting that the outcome of this fight will determine who truly emerges as a force in the super middleweight division. For Berlanga, a loss would leave him questioning his future in the sport, while for Hamzah, a defeat could mean a tough road to redemption. Both fighters have a lot on the line, and the intensity of the battle is only growing. This is a crossroads moment for both, where victory means everything, and the loser will face difficult questions about their career. Andy Lee also highlights the unique dynamics of this fight, where both Hamzah Sheeraz and Edgar Berlanga are stepping into the ring with a lot at stake.
Yeah, in a little way. Now, they're both very young. Hamzah's first fight at the new weight, and he is the weight fighter against a more experienced guy, but there's a lot to gain at this fight. There's a big risk and there's a big reward.
Lee points out that while Hamzah is still young and facing his first fight at a new weight class, he's up against a more experienced opponent in Berlanga. Despite the odds, there's a huge opportunity here for Hamzah to prove himself. The risks are big, but so are the rewards. A win would catapult Sheeraz into the upper echelons of the super middleweight division, while a loss could be a costly setback. The fight is a high-stakes gamble, and the outcome will define their futures. On the other side, Edgar Berlanga is more than ready for this showdown, and he's bringing the heat.
I feel good. I'm excited. It's fight week, man. We back home. After a long camp in Colorado, but I'm excited, man. I'm happy. And we're ready to go to work this Saturday.
Berlanga exudes confidence as he enters fight week, clearly fired up and eager to get in the ring. After a long, grueling camp in Colorado, he's back home and ready to deliver a dominant performance. His excitement is palpable, and there's no doubt he's coming for the win. He's prepared to prove he's the real deal and make sure Hamzah Sheeraz feels the full force of his punches. Berlanga is making it clear that he's been in the game for a long time and won't let Hamzah Sheeraz overlook his experience.
Not only that, it's just he's not beating me. And what you just said was key point in my boxing ability. You know what I'm saying? I've been boxing since I was 7 years old. I've been in the gym all my life, bro. Amateurs, been in the gym with the best, sparring, fighting. Obviously, I fought a legend last year. So, I'm putting all of that into that ring to show him that there's levels to this.
With a track record that spans years of dedication and hard work, Berlanga is confident in his abilities. He's been boxing since he was 7, and his years in the gym have been spent sparring with the best, gaining invaluable experience. Having already fought a legend last year, he's more than ready to showcase his skills. Berlanga's message is simple. There are levels to this sport, and he's on a different level than Sheeraz. This fight will be a statement that Hamzah has yet to face the true depth of experience and talent that Berlanga brings to the ring. Berlanga is stepping up his trash talk, promising that Hamzah Sheeraz won't be able to handle what he brings to the ring.
Super explosive. IQ, great legs, great jab, great head movement. He not f***ing with me. He not gonna stand a chance, bro. I'm telling you, there's levels to this shit. And I'm a dude that's unpredictable every fight. Canelo thought I was predictable. What happened? Unpredictable.
Berlanga claims his skills are unmatched, boasting about his explosive power, boxing IQ, and unpredictability. He emphasizes his agility, head movement, and jab, making it clear that Sheeraz is outmatched. He believes that Hamzah won't even be able to keep up with his speed and versatility. Berlanga points to his fight with Canelo as proof of his unpredictability, where even a legend like Canelo underestimated him. With his confidence soaring, Berlanga is ready to prove once again that he's on another level, and Sheeraz won't stand a chance. Berlanga continues to build the tension, pointing out how his unpredictability has shocked opponents in the past.
Patrick McCorry from Ireland, he said, they had studied every fight they studied, they watched me day in, day out. Again, what his coach said, we didn't expect that. Unpredictable. I'm unpredictable.
He brings up his fight with Paget McCorry from Ireland, where McCorry's team was so sure of their game plan, they studied every aspect of his past fights. But Berlanga's unpredictability caught them off guard. His coach, too, was surprised, admitting that they didn't expect the turn of events. Berlanga makes it clear that he thrives on being unpredictable, and that's what makes him a dangerous fighter. Berlanga doesn't hold back in calling out Hamzah Sheeraz's motivations and questioning his decision to take this fight.
He's trying to be great, but not only that, I know that Turkey put the battery in his back to take this fight because of that Canelo fight. He's like, yo, listen, let me give you another opportunity. You got your ass whooped your last fight. You lost, because he did lose. I took care of that, and gave you a draw. Now you gotta go through this fire right here if you want the Canelo fight, and that was the wrong mistake. He should have went and tried to get that dub back from Adames.
He suggests that Hamzah's camp was pushed into this fight because of the pressure to prove himself after his last loss. Berlanga goes as far as to say that Sheeraz got lucky with a draw and that this upcoming fight will be his real test. He believes Hamzah should have focused on redeeming himself in a different matchup, but now he's walking straight into the fire. Berlanga is sure that Sheeraz is making a huge mistake and is ready to make him pay for it in the ring. The stakes couldn't be higher, and Berlanga is ready to capitalize on every misstep. Edgar Berlanga's confidence is unwavering as he draws strength from his faith ahead of the big fight.
Glory to God, man, my Lord and Savior, man. I know who I walk with, That's why I get my confidence from, my power. Everything comes from the man above, So I'm comfortable, man. We got the victory already, you know what I'm saying? We got the victory. I got to go in there and just perform Saturday. I've been telling everybody that. I got the victory already. I know we won.
He credits his power and confidence to his connection with God, firmly believing that the victory is already secured. With his faith as his foundation, Berlanga is walking into the ring with an unshakable mindset. He's not just going to perform, he's already mentally claimed the win. Berlanga's words make it clear. He's fully convinced of his victory, and all he has to do now is execute his game plan. Edgar Berlanga is fully focused on the fight, believing in himself and using his confidence to fuel his drive heading into the ring.
There's levels to this, man. I've been boxing for 20-some years. I'm a veteran already. Even before I fought Canelo, I was already a veteran. And it's about believing in yourself. And all the kids out there, that's coming up, I want to tell you guys to always believe in yourself, man. Never underestimate who you are. Whether you're going to be a boxer or anything in life, always believe in yourself, man. I feel like every great athlete, every great person in this universe always believed in who they were, you know what I'm saying? And that's it's like a key point, you know what I'm saying? Is knowing who you are and believing in yourself and knowing that you gotta do it.
Drawing on his 2 decades of boxing experience, Berlanga emphasizes the importance of self-belief, not just for athletes, but for anyone striving to achieve greatness. He firmly believes that every great athlete and every successful person shares one key trait, an unwavering belief in themselves. He encourages the younger generation never to underestimate their potential, whether they are in the ring or chasing their dreams elsewhere. Berlanga's message is clear. Confidence is key, and when you know who you are, nothing can stop you. This mindset is what fuels his relentless drive heading into this massive fight. Meanwhile, Edgar Berlanga is confident and unfazed, ready to shut down any doubts about his preparation and skill.
It's but so much distance he's gonna have, we already know his game plan and what he got, I ain't worried about none of that, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been working on our game plan, and I know what we got, and I know who I am, and I know I'm chosen, I'm destined for greatness, man, you know what I'm saying?
He's not worried about Hamzah Sheeraz's game plan because Berlanga already knows what to expect. With complete faith in his own game plan, Berlanga is certain of his abilities and knows that he's destined for greatness. His focus is razor sharp, and he's ready to show the world exactly why he's the fighter to beat. With every ounce of confidence and belief in himself, Berlanga is prepared to prove that nothing will stand in his way. Edgar Berlanga continues to express his unshakable confidence, making it clear that he believes Hamzah Sheeraz stands no chance against him.
I'm telling you right now, that dude don't got nothing for me. Nothing at all. Nothing he has nothing for me. Okay. Nothing. I'm not gonna exploit my whole what we got for this Saturday, but like I said, man, he don't got nothing for me, man.
Berlanga isn't holding back as he boldly states that Sheeraz has nothing to offer him in the ring. He's certain that no matter what Sheeraz brings to the table, it won't be enough to shake him. While Berlanga is keeping some details of his strategy under wraps, he's confident that this fight will be a one-sided affair. With an intensity that speaks volumes, Berlanga is ready to prove that he's on a different level. Sheeraz might be prepared, but Berlanga is already mentally locked in for a dominating performance. But Hamzah Sheeraz knows the power of being underestimated, and he's ready to use it to his advantage in this fight.
Great position to be in. For me, it's a great position to be in.
Why is that?
Because you're underestimated.
Okay.
And once you become underestimated, anything that you do that shocks your opponent, or something that you did that they didn't expect you to do, is like crazy, because it throws them off completely where this overconfidence has come from. But yeah, enjoying every minute of it. here we are, America, first fight in America, and I'm soaking it all up.
For Hamzah, being the underdog is a perfect position to be in. When people don't expect much from him, every move he makes is a shock, throwing his opponent off balance. He's enjoying the moment, fully embracing the opportunity to prove everyone wrong. With his first fight in America ahead, Sheeraz is soaking in the excitement and confidence that come with it. He knows this is his chance to turn the tables and show the world that he's more than capable of handling everything Berlanga throws at him. Hamzah Sheeraz is focused on proving his true potential, especially after his last performance.
For myself as well, coming off my last performance, I know I'm better. So it's a matter of proving it. And this wasn't a case of going up to 168, fighting a couple 50-50 fighters and building my confidence up. It wasn't that.
He's not taking the easy route by fighting lower tier opponents just to build confidence. Sheeraz is stepping up to face the toughest challenge yet, moving to 168 pounds and fighting one of the best in the division. For him, this fight isn't about gaining confidence. It's about proving that he's better than what people have seen before. He's ready to show that his skills and preparation are more than enough to compete at the highest level. The pressure is on, but Sheeraz is determined to prove that he's ready for it. Hamzah Sheeraz is aware that people are still judging him based on his last performance, but he's ready to change that perception.
100% they are.
Okay.
Everyone's just basing it off of my last fight because they do say in boxing you're only as good as your last fight, and that's fair enough. It is what it is. It's boxing. But yeah, like I said, what an opportunity I got to put things right Saturday night.
He acknowledges that in boxing, you're only as good as your last fight, and while that's a fair point, he's not letting it define him. For Hamzah, this upcoming fight is the perfect opportunity to put things right and show what he's truly capable of. He's determined to prove that he's better than what people think, and this fight will be the moment where he silences any doubts. With everything to gain, Sheeraz is stepping into the ring with a renewed sense of purpose, ready to make a statement. Despite being judged for his previous fight, Hamzah Sheeraz is confident that he's a completely changed fighter now, thanks to Andy Lee's guidance.
Just a sense of calmness, the sense of surety in the work that I'm doing, the quality of work that I'm doing as well, massively different to what I was doing before. Not that that was wrong, but I feel like I'm a lot more tailored and suited to the work I've been doing now under Andy Lee.
He talks about the calmness and clarity he feels in his training, with the quality of his work improving massively under Andy Lee's direction. It's a big step up from what he was doing before. Not that his previous approach was wrong, but now he feels more tailored and suited to the work he's doing. The transformation in his training has made a significant impact on his mindset and skills. Sheeraz is no longer the same fighter people saw before. He's evolved, and he's ready to show the world just how much he's improved. Even though people may criticize him, Hamzah Sheeraz remains focused on the bigger picture, understanding that it's all part of the game.
There is only one Floyd Mayweather who's going to be undefeated, and in boxing you have your good days, you have your bad days, and it is what it is. You take the good with the good and you take the bad with the bad. And that's what it is. That's what it is. You can't take it personally. It's a business. You got to respect everyone's opinions, even though some opinions are against you. Still got to respect them. You know what I mean? They're human at the end of the day, and it's what makes the game great.
He recognizes that in boxing, there will always be opinions, both positive and negative, and it's essential to respect them all. Sheeraz doesn't let criticism get to him because he knows it's just part of the business. Instead, he takes both the good and the bad in stride, learning from each experience. For him, it's not about getting bogged down by the noise, but about staying grounded and focused on what's ahead. This mature mindset is what fuels his drive, and he's ready to prove his critics wrong in the ring. The upcoming fight between Hamzah Sheeraz and Edgar Berlanga is shaping up to be an explosive showdown. Both fighters are bringing their A game, each confident and ready to prove themselves. It's clear that both Sheeraz and Berlanga have made significant improvements and are fully prepared for the challenge ahead. As fight week approaches, the tension is building and fans can't wait to see who will come out on top. So, what do you think? Who's going to take the win in this highly anticipated matchup? Are you backing Sheeraz's confidence and newfound skills, or will Berlanga's experience and power prevail? As fight week begins, have you decided which side you're on? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and tune in for more videos like this.